Only 5 teams have ever come back from an 0-2 deficit. And the San Antonio Spurs are in a prime position to even up this series tonight in Madison Square Garden. It's the Witted Wire, and we got so much to talk about with Game 4. Why wouldn't you subscribe? You already know I'm going to tell you to do. Go over to the YouTube channel, like, comment, subscribe, hype up a video. We chasing down 1,000 subscribers by the start of the NFL season, but we got to talk NBA Finals. And why y'all so mad at Jalen Brunson all of a sudden now? I'm seeing a lot of sports analysts, a lot of basketball analysts criticize Jalen Brunson for the way he played in Game 3. I'm sorry. Have I not been pointing out this entire series? He's putting up Allen Iverson type stats. Shannon Sharp always says, never accept something in a win that you wouldn't in a loss. Well, the entire time the New York Knicks have been okay with Jalen Brunson shooting the air out the ball. If you don't believe me, check out the stat line. Game 1, he shot 12 of 31 in a win. Y'all didn't have a problem. Game 2, 7 of 25 in a win. He didn't have a problem. But Game 3, y'all lose 11 of 25 shooting, and now y'all got a problem with his shot selection and the amount of shots that he's taking. Make it make sense. You can't on one side of things say that Jalen Brunson is your star player, he's your closer, he's your MVP, but on the other side of things, get mad that he's only been doing what he's been doing this entire finals. Them boys, them dogs, them grown men over there in San Antonio, them YNs, they are playing amazing defense on him, and they are causing him to take some difficult shots. And yes, he is hitting those in the fourth quarter, but the first 3 has been sporadic at best. I expect Jalen Brunson to have a very efficient game tonight. However, what I don't want to see is the inconsistency of sports analysts as they try to critique something that they've praised the entire final. Now let's get to Victor Wembanyama avoiding this flagrant one. I, for one, don't even know why y'all thought the NBA was even going to allow him to get a flagrant one in Game 3. I honestly think for now, the NBA ultimately knows where their toast is being buttered. And there is no NBA Finals without Victor Wembanyama, period. But one thing I think we do need to reassess is Victor Wembanyama as soft as we was originally saying? A bunch of people were saying that Victor Wembanyama needs to grow up, but we've seen all throughout this playoffs, he's willing to stand on business. And I, for one, like that type of energy, because if you're going to continue to hold me, restrict me, restrain me, and the refs ain't calling it, I'll take matters into my own hand. But I will say, let's be very honest, that in any other situation is a flagrant foul, except for the NBA Finals, except when you are a superstar of the highest caliber. But I guarantee you, Adam Silver made another personal phone call to Victor Wembanyama. At the end of the day, however they call it, though, Victor Wembanyama has to be smarter, because at some point in time, the rubber's going to meet the road, and he's going to force them to make a very tough decision. And nobody wants to see Wemby out of a single game of these NBA Finals. Now let's talk about the fake toughness that these New York fans is showing. So they've been on a 12, 13 game win streak. We ain't heard nothing but cheers, you know what I'm saying, praises. Ain't no physicality, ain't been no arrest, no nothing. They lose one game and everything go to shit. They lose one game and they throw one of the biggest temper tantrums we've ever seen. You telling me that y'all are putting y'all hands on cops? Y'all are destroying y'all own community because y'all lost a basketball game? Why we can deem this nothing but just mob-like mentality? Because when y'all was in San Antonio winning games, y'all wasn't beating up on them then, but now that y'all are in New York, now that y'all home, now that y'all comfortable, you know what happens in Texas if you put your hands on somebody? It's an open and carry state. They will unalive you very quickly. Play them type of games. Play them type of games down in Texas if you think we lying. I'm not. They've been waiting on somebody just like you to make an example out of. They're not even going to run when they do it. They're going to stand right there and tell the cop exactly what happened. I'm glad that not only New York Knicks players as well as San Antonio players standing up and saying, y'all doing too much, because ultimately it's a basketball. Lastly, Stephen Castle said, hey, it worked the first time. Why not do it again? He's still talking after his Game 3 breakout performance. He said, we're not losing again. I just want y'all to know that, because we saw him actually explode for 23 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, shooting 40% from the field in Game 3. And that's the exact type of energy that they're going to need in order to win game 4, especially on that defensive side. They got to continue to add pressure on Jalen Brunson, continue to make him take tough shots, continue to have him shoot in efficiency from the field. And if they're able to do that, I'm telling you, I might be picking the San Antonio Spurs to take game 4. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this, because it's a lot going on, and the NBA Finals is crazy. It's the With It Wire. Why wouldn't you subscribe?